Hello, everyone. It's me, another bald man on the internet telling you what to think about in terms of music. And we are here to react and review the new Chat Pile album, God's Country. Now, let me tell you, this album is up there, top 5, maybe top 3, my most anticipated albums of the year. Super stoked, super hyped to listen to this. A little transparency, I've heard like half the album already, through either singles or like demos or like, live recordings. But this is the real deal. So, if you don't know, here's a little background. So, Chat Pile is a noise rock / sludge metal / bunch of weird stuff band from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I first heard of Chat Pile, I think back in 2019, but probably more like 2020, 2021, from their EP called Please Remove Your Skin. Yeah, and my favorite track from there was Dallas Beltway, probably one of my favorite songs of that year. Great. If you haven't heard them, I recommend you listening to that first and then coming to this album to see if you would like it. Anyways, so yeah, I've heard like the first 2 tracks already, but we're still gonna play them because I love it. Okay. All right. Let's go. Reference to the other EP.
Haunted building. Haunted life.
Some dark stuff, man. I love the bass tone. It's crushing. Okay, and that's about it for the first track. Again, everything I expected. Great stuff. Great stuff. It's the first time I'm actually reading the lyrics. This song, they were pretty straightforward. I already knew what they were. But now I'm kind of just thinking about them a little bit more. And oh yeah, I guess the verse, I don't know what you would call it, towards the end before the last chorus, hits hard. Like, let's see, talking about the sad eyes and the animals and how there's more screaming than you think. Just truly haunting stuff. And I guess really that's what the song is about. Again, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a haunted slaughterhouse where a bunch of bad stuff goes on. And, regardless of what you think about, like, eating meat, still, it's just some gnarly stuff. All right, moving on to the next track, and probably one of my favorites is Why. Even harder than the last one. I love it.
Why do people have to live outside in the brutal heat or when it's below freezing? There are people that are made to live outside. Why? Why do people have to live outside? When there are buildings all around us. Have you ever had ringworm? Scabies? Have you ever had to live outside? Why?
Masterpiece right there. Okay, so again, I expected this is an amazing track. I love it so much. And it's, so far the first 2 tracks, it's pretty obvious, and also given the title, it's pretty obvious theme to the album. It's all about the horrors of, living in middle America. It's not like there's, bad stuff going around everywhere else. Yeah, especially the horrors of homelessness, There's been a little bit of debate, but I think it's somewhat settled about the simplicity of the lyrics here. And me, you'll soon come to know I am terrible at deciphering lyrics. So sometimes I prefer them to be simple. That's a little bias on my part, but I really do think that the simplicity of the lyrics really speaks to just how important the message is, right? It really just beats you over the head with this question, why, right? Why do people have to live outside? I mean, it's a little cliche that I'm quoting the song, but like that's really all it is, and it really makes people think, I know a lot of people think homelessness is already a bad thing. But I think the simplicity is really meant to kind of win over the people that haven't thought about it too much, or sometimes don't have sympathy for homeless people. Because, I mean, if you think about it, like, a lot of people that are homeless are it's really no fault of their own. And I think that's a big misunderstanding that we have as a country. So, yeah, but again, great song. One of my favorites. Might even be my favorite. I don't know. We'll see. All right, next song, Pamela. I haven't heard this one.
Close my eyes and you're still with me. In the trees with the locusts buzzing, but I never can keep my eyes closed long enough. I know amount of dreaming can bring you back, so I stare at the
Okay.
way, waiting to die.
Okay. Is this Friday the 13th? To be completely honest, I've never actually seen the movie. Is mom's name Pamela? All the lyrics is kind of consistent with it. It's Friday the 13th, mom. Pamela. Okay, all right, there we go. Anyways, yeah, horrifying song so far, but yeah, like the lyrics are just, awful. I want you to know right now that I loved you when you left it. When you left, it almost killed your mother, but something inside me propels me forward, a kind of rage you just never get used to. So I stare at the lake, biding my time, wanting to die. Okay, so yeah, it's based on Friday the 13th. So I got it right. Okay, there we go. Chalk that 1 point up for me. But yeah, let's keep listening.
Everything that I wanted is gone. Nothing before me
Well, there you have it. Pamela. Yeah, I mean, it was a great song all throughout, but it really picked up at the end with the "Resurrect My Son" just repeated. Oh, God, that is so good. Yeah, so far 3 for 3. Really enjoying this. Next up, we have "Wicked Puppet Dance." I have heard this one before. I've only heard it once though, so I will probably find something new about it. Okay, I see what this is about now. This is it's about drugs. Not good stuff. But yeah, absolutely haunting lyrics. Very visual. Yeah, talking about everywhere on the walls new roach babies hatch. Ugh. This goes so hard. Wow, okay. Alright, so yeah, that was Wicked Puppet Dance, and that was insane. They are firing on all cylinders at this point. Yeah, it was crazy. Not too much on the lyrics front. I don't necessarily know what it's about. I think this song is just, staying consistent with the whole theme of the album, the horrors of middle America. And, I mean, it's pretty bluntly, it's about, drugs and all the terrible stuff it can do to you. I don't know if there's anything else I can take away from that, but yeah, very good song, instrumental. I couldn't resist, headbanging through like most of it. Next up, we have Anywhere, and we're getting to the stuff where I haven't really listened to, so I'm really excited to hear some new stuff.
Then the world split open. Think there was brain on my shoes, so stop it. Stop it. It's the sound of your world.
Getting some Kurt Cobain there. Okay, so that was Anywhere. So far, probably my least favorite song by a moderately wide margin. I mean, it's still a good song. I still enjoyed it. My main criticism is that it was a little repetitive. It did drag on a little bit. But good things about the song is I really like the lyrics. I'm really not into reading lyrics while I listen, but I'm doing it for content. It appears to be someone that is grieving and reliving through either a suicide or a death of a close friend or a loved one, or killed someone. I truly don't know, but someone died, and someone's not feeling too happy about it. Let's see. Yeah, so here it says, what is it? At first your hand was in mine there, smiling and walking. Then the world split open. I think there was brain on my shoes. Some more disgusting imagery. I love it, though. Near the mirror holds a new face, a true wretched soul, and now he's gone from this place. All matter finds a black hole. So, I think we're seeing some, like, regret or something from the author, the protagonist, or whatever. Still good, like still very dark, which is what I'm looking for when I listen to Chat Pile. Anyways, next up we have Tropical Beaches Incorporated. So far, I'm getting some themes of self-improvement, but in like a more negative headspace. Thanks to Genius, I don't have to actually interpret these myself. We're opening up with ocean is far away, a million miles far away, and my wife and my kids, it's just me at the gym. Right, this user right here is saying that the ocean is a metaphor for a happy life with a wife and family and kids, but it's just him at the gym. So it's like very far away, but he is trying to get this new, better life. This is something that I cannot be, and they repeat that 4 times. And it for sure will destroy what energy I have left inside. Again, I feel like this is up to interpretation, but I feel like it maybe is a slight reference to drugs. Maybe this person has some kind of addiction, and they're just trying to better their life. If they're not careful, it can destroy them. I can relate to it. I mean, I don't have really problems with drugs, but trying to better myself, everyone's trying to do that, and it's hard. It's very hard. Okay, yeah, and so that was Tropical Beaches Incorporated. Here we have Deeper Cuts, Bloody Sheets, making money, right? It's the hustle, I guess, for lack of a better term. I think it's just a song about how hard it is making it in America, and possibly, given the God's Country title, Middle America, right? Because, there's not as many opportunities as there might be in other places in the country. But yeah, and then we have Man on TV, Haunt You, Haunt Me. Again, thanks to Genius and this anonymous user. Yeah, it's basically talking about the people we see on TV. It haunts us. The people we see, not just TV, like social media. We all have, with all of these idealized lives that we see. I mean, it's not the truth, but we see it and we internalize it as the truth, that so many people are so well off and successful, and to just contrast that with your current situation is pretty haunting. So yeah, another very solid track. Really like this one. Let's go on to The Mask. This one I feel like I've heard before. Mask Mask sounds pretty familiar, but I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so it looks like it's a little true crime here, right? So, yeah, so this song looks like it's about some guy that's going Joker mode and killing people in some kind of restaurant. Again, here on Genius, thank you for the free content. But yeah, it's about some guy went crazy. Roger Dale Stafford, serial killer, killed 6 people in 1978, apparently at the Sirloin Stockade. So yeah, I love all of like the stories that Chat Pile has in their songs, because not all of these songs are about the perspective of the band, but it's just scary stories. But yeah, I love this. Let's keep listening. I love the line up the animals. It's like he's viewing these people as cattle, right, to just be killed. Very scary stuff. Okay, so that was The Mask. I can see a pretty clear through line to the opening track, Slaughterhouse. A lot of themes of killing animals. This one, yeah, I do like how this fits into the album. With the theme of the horrors of Middle America, right? So, unfortunately, there tends to be a lot of serial killers in these areas. For example, I believe Texas. I know Texas, there were some serial killers. This one, the Sirloin Stockade, I don't know where that was, but it sounds like something Texas or Oklahoma. And like places like Wisconsin, have a, it's an outlier in the terms of amount of serial killers. So, yeah, terrifying stuff. Looks like we're most of the way done. We have I Don't Care If I Burn next up. A little ASMR action here. I like it.
I hope they curse your name.
Spoken word.
Some coming now.
Are these footsteps? I think so. I like that.
Everyone's asleep.
More ASMR. Nice. Is that duct tape? Oh my gosh. What? Oh, it scared me. Oh, wow. Okay, that was it. Okay. Yeah, if their goal was to scare people, they reached it. That was utterly terrifying. I'd say, they all have, scary themes, dark themes. Probably the scariest one so far, along with maybe Slaughterhouse, but still. This one, yeah, is definitely creeping me out. Okay, last one, we have the closing track. A little weird title here, Grimace Smoking Weed.jpg. Well, I actually, you know what I have? I have heard this one. I think it was like a demo or something, but I haven't really listened to the lyrics, so it'd still be somewhat of a new listen. Let's take a look. It's more heavy, thick guitar and bass tones.
Purple man, get out of my room.
Okay, I guess Purple Man is Grimace.
Stolen, gleaming light. I think back to the time, fondly, at one time.
I know what this is about. This is some dark stuff. Oh my god. Not even halfway done. This is heavy stuff. Please don't end. This is great. Oh, there we go. Wow. That was amazing. I need to take a second and just gather myself so I can interpret this thing. So okay, yeah. So clearly this is a song about addiction and how horrible it is. God, and it's the best song on the album, I think. I think by not by far, but I think it's a clear favorite for me. Now looking at the lyrics and just absorbing all of it, it is probably the scariest song on there. I mean, probably that or I Don't Care If I Burn, but oh my gosh. So yeah, it's a song about addiction, with lyrics like I don't need you, don't think I'd forget, you hurt me in a past life, and you were so strange once, at least stranger than you are now. This verse right here kind of just gives it away. Purple man, get on my room, new spoon, stolen, gleaming light, I think back to the time fondly. Yeah, so this is a song about, drug addiction, specifically opioids, which is, again, another harsh reality in God's country, right? In middle America. The opioids crisis it's a horrible thing. It's, ravaged our country. Specifically, I think, in places like these. So in this song, it looks like I don't know why. I don't know what the connection is, but I guess this man, maybe even the lead singer, I don't know. The thing is with Chat Pile, a lot of their songs are stories, but not all of them. But a lot of them are stories that don't reflect exactly what they've experienced, but they still paint a picture, right? Here, it could go either way. It might be an experience from one of the band members, or it could just be another story. But for some reason, this man is being haunted, quite literally, by this depiction of Grimace. The purple character from McDonald's. This guy, yeah. Purple Man. So that's Purple Man in the song. Or maybe it's the one from Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know. No, it's probably this one. I don't know the exact connection of Grimace, but I do know what he stands for in this song, and that's his addiction. He's in his room trying to live a normal life, and then this purple man is haunting him. Is just standing in the corner staring at him, tempting him, trying so hard, right? He has face forward, eyes open. Look away, all right? Look away, demon. So he's fighting off this demon that's in his room. And then, eventually we get to so I did again, I did hear this song before. And at the end, after he says the last line, Grimace, just a minute of him just straight up screaming. And I remember listening to it with my wife, and she loves hard music. She's big into metalcore, stuff like that. And so she can handle screaming. We're in the car, I have the aux, and it gets to the point where she's just like, this man's just screaming. This isn't the vibe right now. And I was like, I don't know, I still like it, but the song ended. But as I'm looking back to this song, it makes total sense why he's just screaming at the end. Face first, I don't want it, but here it is, Grimace. I think he gave in to his temptation. Grimace got him. And one thing I love about this album is just the imagery that comes with it, right? With this song, they're not just painting a picture, they are creating a movie. I feel like I'm watching a horror movie at this part. Right? I can see Grimace in the corner, standing there menacingly, taunting this guy, and him cowering in the other corner, just screaming his head off. And I love it. It makes it so more immersive, so much more scary. So, yeah, amazing song. So yeah, overall, I loved this album, God's Country. I am not disappointed whatsoever. I was kind of underwhelmed by, I think it was Anywhere. It was still good, but I don't know if I would probably still say that there's no skips, right? Very solid album throughout, amazing stuff. It might grow on me more the more I listen to it, but right now I am still absolutely loving it. I would probably give this 4 out of 5. Pretty strong 4 out of 5 though. I don't know, who knows? I might buff it up to a 4.5 one day. But this is great stuff, not disappointed at all. You know, I think Chappelle should be insanely proud of what they did here, and I can't wait to see what they do next. Alright, well, that's the reaction/review. If you enjoyed, I don't know, like the video, subscribe. I'm just doing this for myself, so don't feel like you gotta watch. It's the weakest sell ever. Alright, bye, I guess.